Hillier Gardens just outside Romsey because of this, the Gurkha Memorial Garden. It's been nearly 3 years since that historic ruling. Joanna Lumley shouting triumphantly her war cry as Gurkhas are given the right to live in Britain. But no one could have predicted how many Nepalese people would choose to settle in one particular part of Hampshire. As Nick Wallace finds out, that's been causing tensions.
Aldershot is known as the home of the British Army, but some people are beginning to call it Little Nepal, and not in a good way. Since Joanna Lumley's campaign to give Gurkhas and their families the right to settle in this country, thousands have moved to this town and the surrounding area. It's now thought 10% of the population are Nepalese.
Not surprisingly, this big influx over a short period has brought tension, particularly amongst some of the young people. In the local parks especially, there have been real problems between the two communities, and one local youth worker has been watching the situation get worse.
There's often clashes, especially around sort of public events like fairs or fireworks displays, that sort of stuff. So there has to be like an increased police presence. There isn't any integration or mixing going on. It tends to be a big group of Nepalese people in the parks.
And has that led to confrontations?
Yes. Yes.
And they can get violent?
Yeah, definitely.
So every time I'm in there, I have to run. Because you get like all the Nepalese coming up here, start chasing us and stuff.
I've had a few fights with them, like at school. I got jumped at school like by 7 of them.
So they come in and basically take over?
Bully us out of our park, basically.
Last summer, whilst riots were going on in other parts of the country, Manor Park here in Aldershot was seen as a potential tinderbox. The police were granted a dispersal order, allowing them to move youngsters out of the area, and things did calm down. But it seems whenever there's a big event in Aldershot, trouble is never far away.
In every fun fair, there's a fight going on somehow. We don't know how, but somehow there is always going to be a fight there, I don't know.
And how bad does it get?
There's about 3 or 4 police vans pulls up, like, you know, pretty bad.
And when the white kids say it's you guys who are starting it, you're causing the problem, what do you think?
It's like every time different people start, it's not just us, it's not just them. I mean, everyone starts, you know, to be truthful.
These young men, sons of Gurkha soldiers, have come here to make a new life with their families. They have to deal with a new language and an alien culture, and many have had a hostile reception.
There's lots of white people being racist to us, you know, like different colours. We have a different colour of skins.
Like they swear to us, say it's different. I mean, say different, call them by different names, and they say like go to your own country like that. So we can't bear it, you know. So it's a bit difficult actually dealing with them.
And that's so true.
It's clear there's a big divide between the two communities. Suspicions, misunderstandings, and little dialogue.
They just want to stick together. They don't want to like be friends with like white people.
The older like Nepalese people, like the elders, they're all right, aren't they? Yeah. Nothing's wrong with them. It's just the young uns.
You're not telling me it's always them kicking off, is it?
No. But when that's true, and that's just both of us. Yeah. But it's just like when we're on our own, they like to start. But when we're with a group and there's a few of them, we like to start.
Where do you see this going if something isn't done?
Someone's going to end up on the slab, yeah. Definitely.
100%. It's not will it happen, it's when it's going to happen, and that is a definite. If we don't stop it now, or try to stop it now, it's going to just escalate, and you're going to lose a whole generation of people with resentment towards each other. It's, you know, I know there's ways around it, but no one seems to be trying to help at the moment.
This man is trying to do something. When his wife couldn't get an appointment with the local GP because of the numbers of new Nepali patients, it was the final straw. He started a Facebook page highlighting the problems.
I actually signed a petition for the Gurkhas' rights to come to the UK. I just think it was ill thought out. Too many people, too fast. And I wanted to voice my concerns rather than just doing it in a pub or just to friends, sort of on a larger scale. So I started a Facebook group, and just to see what would happen. And then over the next sort of 72 hours, we had over 1,000 members join.
Despite some racist postings on the site, Sam is adamant it isn't a platform for bigots. He wants it to be a force for good between the two communities.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 3 children, and at the point when I started the group, my newest son was 2 weeks old, and I was basically sat there on a sofa thinking, is this the Aldershot I want my family to grow up in? I didn't want them to grow up in a divided community, you know, with hate and segregation, and I just wanted something to change.
Like Sam, youth worker Richard Cooper is trying to build bridges. At the town's youth club, locals are cooking the Nepalese a traditional English meal, curry. But the biggest challenge will be bringing together those factions involved in the confrontations. Richard thinks he might have the answer. The beautiful game. A football match with both sides playing together.
Try and get a united Rushmoor for the best. It's not rocket science, you know. It's food and football. It's 2 of the most sociable, easy, organised activities you can get. The challenge is obviously the integration part of it. Even on a controlled football pitch environment, you know, I've sort of started to notice a slight shift in viewpoints over the last couple of weeks, even, you know, just in terms of, yeah, you know what, it's about time we shook hands.
You say you'd like to sort it out. What actually needs to be done?
I reckon bonding together.
Group activities, isn't it?
Yeah, just get us all in a group, say like 7 of us and 7 of them, do basketball, what they do, that's because they play basketball, and then play football, what we do, what the English people are, because we love playing football and that.
If the community wants to get together, I guarantee we will be the first one to put our hands out and, you know, say we want to be friends, because we really do want to be friends. I mean, this is a whole new country for us, and, you know, it's not like back home, like, you know, so, you know, to make more friends, that's all we want.
It's 3 months since the idea of the match was first suggested. Today's the big day, but will enough people turn up?
Now, the teams are going to be mixed, so it's no us and them. Let's just see what sort of bridges can be built over the next 90 minutes.
Marley, Ute, Papu, Mika, Danu, and that's Reese, Harry, Nath, Jamie.
I'm buzzing for this game. It's gonna be good. I can't wait. It's like, I don't think it's gonna happen.
We don't really like play with them, but it'd be good to get involved with them and that.
This is one of the main boys as well, from what happens with the fights and that and stuff like that.
Can't be bothered to fight with them anymore. Just want to get on with them and stuff.
You're here for one thing, and that is to play football, okay? You're on one team, you're on one side, with one idea to change Aldershot, okay? And every one of you is here to make that choice today, all right?
As the teams are picked, with Nepali and White lads playing together, the spectators are getting to know each other too.
Stanley, yeah, nice to meet you. Another one of the dads, and I'll take it you're one of the dads as well.
Yeah, it's my cousins, both of those, yeah.
The older generation are supporting the youngsters, keen to see new friendships made.
I always love British people because we are here in their country, so we have to integrate with them.
You deserve to be here.
So
you deserve to be here.
That is my one perception, yeah. So I tell my cousins, those are my cousins, so don't fight with British people. Try to talk to them. You try to share the ideas with them.
If there's any problems with the kids from my side of it, or any of my kids, or anything like that, then you just give me a ring, and we need to sort things out.
Yeah.
The match kicks off, and it quickly becomes obvious the game is more important than any feuds. It's competitive, but there are no flare-ups. Months of racial tension begin to drain away.
By doing all this, like, and everyone getting together, like playing football, everyone's changing and that. It's like getting everyone together to make a team and that.
We play together, Nepalese and white people, and make friendship more, so that there won't be any trouble in our hometown.
It's hoped this match will be the first of many, and that these players will form a regular team called United Rushmoor, which will compete in the local leagues.
It was a nice game. Get to know more people.
It's doing really well. It's going good.
So it's firm handshakes, eye-to-eye contact, a few smiles.
Yeah,
reckon it's working out?
Yeah. And I think a couple of them actually are all right people there. Like, when you get to know them and speak to them, they're nice people.
If all goes well, these lads will bring football success to the town and a positive legacy for future generations.
Fantastic, wasn't it? I mean, everyone here for the same thing all together was quite a sight.
Do you think you got a bright prospects then?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, under disillusion, you know what I mean? It's not fixed.
Yeah.
But, you know, we've got, what, 25, 30 guys there that are now starting a new friendship, so yeah, absolutely.
This is the future, isn't it, eh? The future of Aldershot, yeah? You're all so proud of your town, yeah? And your choices today, change comes through choice. And you're all here today out of choice because you want to make a difference to the town you're going to grow up in, okay? This is where all of the racial tension stops between you guys.